Good evening. It's a pleasure for me to be here. They told me now that I have 5 minutes. I don't know how can I gonna make it, so I'll try to be as fast as I can with the main message that I'll have for you today. Let me say that basically it's very important for me to present here ENISA, that is the EU Cybersecurity Agency. Actually, it's important for me maybe mention the recent Network and Information Security Directive, as it was mentioned at the beginning, and actually what kind of work is being involved by ENISA and the relevant stakeholders to provide to the member states and what we're doing in this regard. I'd like to go through to 10 key messages that are included in our advice to member states, to authorities, and how they can contribute to improve their cybersecurity capabilities, in particular emphasis on the requirements of the new directive. Sorry, I'll try to read because it will be fast, because if I start talking, we will never finish. So, first one of the key message that we have: develop a clear and coherent information in sharing schemes. The NIS directive foreseen 2 distinct mechanisms for promoting cooperation between member states. It's a cooperation group and the CSIRTs network. So, one is the member states should therefore work together with ENISA to ensure that national schemes can be combined in a sensitive manner to support information exchange across EU. That's one. Second, foster public-private collaboration on cybersecurity. Most of the objectives of the NIS directive can only be fully achieved if there is a strong collaboration between the public sector and the private sector, such as PPP or any other mechanism that will be more efficient in each member state. Third, use cybersecurity as an economic enabler. A small number of new technologies, such as big data, mobile computing, clouds, etc., are changing the IT markets and enabling new trends. These trends can rightly be seen as economic enablers, but they can also present a significant cybersecurity challenge. ENISA has raised a number of cybersecurity issues that needs to be resolved in order to benefit fully from the EU Cyber Single Market Initiative, for example. I will recommend that they are seen. 4, develop and maintain clear cybersecurity strategies. That's very important. The role of ENISA in supporting member states in terms of cybersecurity strategies has been a long-standing. Therefore, supporting implementation and evaluation process to sharing good practices and recommendations is the next logical step aligned with this policy. In fact, the directive mentioned exactly this. 5, develop awareness and training in the area of cybersecurity. Successful approaches to secure information systems needs to combine people, process, and technology, ensuring that people contribute in an appropriate way to the control framework is achieved by combining awareness training, and training on specific skills. And we cannot forget this because it's extremely important. Let me just highlight you might know the European Cybersecurity Month project is a good example, and I recommend that is followed in each member state. 6, continue to develop and empower national CSIRTs. National CSIRTs play a significant role in preventing and responding to cybersecurity incidents, a role that is amply recognized by the directive, given the critical role that the national CSIRTs play in protecting critical information infrastructure, and their role in ensuring the success of this directive. Member states should ensure that they are not only adequately funded and staffed, but they are also regularly trained and suitably empowered to carry out their duties. And we have some symmetries and asymmetries in Europe that needs to be solved. 7. Develop and implement effective incident reporting schemes for cybersecurity incidents. In the context of the directive, or NIS directive, Member States are expected to develop clear and coherent information sharing and incidents reporting schemes for cybersecurity incidents affecting essential services. And I'm almost about to finish. 8. Use risk-based approaches for securing governmental services. ENISA actually strong advocates a risk-based approach to secure government services, and it is, again, fully in line with this directive. That requires digital service providers and operational essential services to take appropriate measures in this regard. ENISA, let me allow to say, produce annually a compilation of the top 15 cyber threats. It's a unique source of strategic and tactical information on cyber threats and developments in each year. 9. Ensure smooth implementation of the General Data Protection Regulation. ENISA sees the GDPR as an important step forward, enhancing privacy of the EU citizens, harmonizing data protection rules across the Member States, and promoting privacy and security as core aspects of, for example, the European industry. 10. Final one, improve cooperation between communities across national borders to improve threat intelligence and promote the application of good practices. Member States should work together with industry actors to increase cooperation in all areas of cybersecurity to the extent that it does not affect their competitiveness. That's very important because security doesn't cost much if we compare with what we can gain or we can lose if you don't do it. These are 10 recommendations that needs to be reiterated at the Member States level and transported internally to each Member State, industry and overall society. ENISA is a key player in the NIS stakeholders constellation. Good practices, consensus building and sharing of experience are key factors to elevating cooperation among Member States and properly implement the requirements in our common EU framework of network and information security. And ENISA is here to support and hopefully will be supported. Thank you very much.